Thanks for tuning in. This is RebJRadio.
Here we are again for another episode of RebJRadio with a person that just says things.
And a person that says too much.
So what did we choose to talk about today?
So tonight we'll be touching upon the fabulous subjects of dynamics of relationships, crushes.
Ooh. So relationships, crushes.
Okay, so what defines a crush? And how is that different than, is it different than just liking someone?
Well, I believe a crush is off something pretty instantaneous. You have some type of a chemical reaction with this person, but it's a surface deal. You know, usually a crush is probably based on, you know, a little twinkle in the eye or a characteristic, or maybe they were really nice to you for a moment. Someone who's pleasing to the eye.
Right. But then in that same vein, I have experienced where maybe someone instantaneously did something where you're like, oh, that's so cute. Then, you know, you have your crush for a month or so, whatever it is, and they do something that's so gross or irritating, and that's it, it's over. Crush done. Has that happened to you?
Crush crushed.
The crush has been crushed.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, where I'm like, oh my gosh, you just completely turned me off, and you didn't even know you ever even turned me on.
Right? It's like, congratulations, you ruined it.
I hope that next time we just say that out loud to the person. I had watched a multi-series documentary, and the first one was about relationships and how humans have evolved from chimpanzees to, you know, whether you believe this or not, but how the evolution has transpired from instinctual need to procreate to I need to dominate as humans, because things are so easy for us now that the whole relationship and monogamy is maybe not something that ultimately is fulfilling, but it's been something that has been put upon us in society. I mean, there's still some tribes and, you know, some major Mormon type organizations that believe otherwise. It's generally seems to be slanted towards the male. You know, it's in the male's favor. Rarely is it in the female's favor. So now, well,
this is a man's world.
Generally, it's a man who would have multiple wives or multiple ladies. You know, like that's the scenario that keeps played out time and time again. You know, and if a woman does that, then they're looked at like, oh, wow, home wrecker. And really what I'm seeing as, you know, now I've been married in a, 16-year relationship, now not for, 4 or 5 years. I'm seeing that I don't know how much marriage really serves me because, one, I'm not going to have a kid, and I'm not interested in doing that. I've already done that. And so why do I need to marry somebody, for the tax break?
Yeah, well, it would make sense if you owned property together, or one of you owned a business, or you're planning on going in business together, something like that. Other than that, or if there's some kind of like insurance, let's say where you both agree to get on each other's medical insurance. But for reasons other than practical legalities, at this point, from what I've seen, my experience here on Earth, and in our modern Western culture, there's just no point of it. I mean, if you're going to have kids, if that's the reason to get together, then sure. But if you take children out of the equation, then there's really nothing left. You can get married out of love in a ceremony. You can have a ceremony, but it doesn't mean you need to involve the state in it, I think. Unless there's some other kind of legal ties that you want to combine.
It's like a security thing or a business agreement. All right. Well, thanks for listening. We are RebJ. I say everything, and she says too much.
We'd love to hear what you think of our podcast. Please leave your RebJ comments and questions below.